Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you. Also joining us once again, Brock, are those Philadelphia Eagles. Champions last year, dominating the perennial favorite Chiefs. Now they're facing a new test as they look to repeat.
It's supposed to be a league of parity, Kate. And these Eagles, they just find a way to be on this stage time after time. Winning that Lombardi last February. So much of this team remains the same. The front office continues to build at the line of scrimmage now. Just got to break out the season. The job done tonight.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Well, here come the Eagles for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. I think this is one of those moments you just go back in that backyard as a kid and close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little. You're living in it right now.
So we need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second in inches. May now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. He'll get it up to the 44. 9 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Eagles.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Little knocks it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Certainly not the amount of points they wanted when they began this drive, and certainly when they got into scoring territory, but it's always nice to look up in a Super Bowl and have a lead.
Marvin Mims now to return it. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each run of the playoffs. And it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and
Goff
7.
on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
First down throw from Goff. To the right side and reeled in by London. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
Goff off the play action. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Goff now on 3rd down. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
That one's complete to London. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Good step up, and there he goes. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down.
Yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Simpson. A gain of 14.
From the gun, it's May.
Philadelphia.
Cut out left. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And an Eagle first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Counter give to Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
May now on 3rd down. That finds Bash complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Jack Bash. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Third and long for him here. Setting up the screen. Ooh, before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up fourth down.
A 36-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win it all. We know this. When that final second ticks off, most Super Bowl champions, they've been the most resilient players, too.
At the 33-yard line.
Another one for Cook. Still finding room past the 45. 20, 15, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers throw 6 points onto their score. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Tucker able to tack on the extra points, and they'll take the lead.
Chargers 7, Eagles 6.
Stout all set to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And Brock, they are not in the spot they want to be, but still plenty of game left. You don't want to let the setting cause an early overreaction and panic.
Yeah, you just can't overtry. And every bit of you wants, every fiber of your being in this building right now, you want to perform, but you just can't overdo it. Get back in the rhythm and play your game.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. 7-6 is our score. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Here's May again. They're looking at first down here. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Eagles first down.
Kamara running out of the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke.
Throwing from the gun. Into the crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think these defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
The Chargers and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the gun, Cook. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Back to the line they come, second down. And they'll pitch it out to him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. 5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. All right, here we go. Second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run here with Blake Corum. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? They're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Off out of the gun on third. Has it in close. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff him.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Slant round as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8.
Chargers 14, Eagles 6.
Stout all set to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Number 84, Colston Loveland. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Left side cut by Douglas. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd
May now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. Makes the tackle. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
We give on 2nd to Kamara. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
He's brought down by...
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Tight end in motion left. Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he's brought down at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
10 yards to go.
To the air on third and long. Out to his wide out. It's a screen. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Trying to throw for it with May. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
The Chargers and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Straight ahead, and here's Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
Goff on third. He makes the catch. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 11.
Offense is set. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
Goff
line.
to the air now. He finds him over the middle. He gets it up a little shy midfield. Drew Phillips making the tackle. It'll be second and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. They're gonna throw again. Goff. Into traffic. Complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
James Cook.
To the line. Here's third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Making the call himself. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another.
First down throw from Goff. Has him on a quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to second and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Here they come. This is third and 5.
brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, Goff. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Tucker's kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, looks like. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that is 2 quarters in the books here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Blake Corum now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Jordan Stout sent it out to punt it away on 4th. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles send running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
2nd down, they're going to the option. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Cooper on the coverage.
Throwing is gone. Has a man, it's Ertz. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Out of the shotgun, gone. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
At the Eagles' 42-yard line.
From the gun, gone. Completed over the middle. And they make this stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off now on 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And in the end, he's able to get into what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. And put a receiver in motion left. First down throw for May. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. They run it from the gun with Kamara. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Running back motions right. May now on 3rd down. That one's caught. Judy has it. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. To the ground by Nick Imanwari.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4.
May now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
First down, May. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They've built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Here's Cook. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it with Cook. On the move, past the 40. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, we are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. Let me give you the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 6.
Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. The scrimmage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to sneak May. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that low man winning, to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
That's Koch. This is lovely. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of 4 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's Eagles football. We'll see if they can erase that deficit to win it all. Second down now, they need 7. Here's May to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
First down, Eagles.
To throw, here's May. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. That's Bobby O'Carrican.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Chargers and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Play action here with Goff. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Goff. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
On the play. And the Chargers.
Goff off the play action. It's this one to Blake Corum. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
That's another Chargers first
They're
down.
going to run on 1st down with Corum. He's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles. You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Corum straight ahead. How about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to call some back. They make it 3rd and short.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd down and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
He was taken down by Grant Delpit.
Throwing is May. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. Quick throw completed by May. And it'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Postman Lovely. An 8-yard pickup.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
Here's May again.
At their 49-yard line.
Finds his man over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
86. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And they send their back in motion right. Here's May on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
Again, it's May.
At the 37-yard line.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Here's Tracy once more. And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 5 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
first down, Eagles.
May now. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Complete to DeMario.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chargers' 25-yard line.
Made a throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and goal. A gain of 7. And an Eagle first down.
From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to handle a big loss on this first down. Forced out of bounds several yards behind that line of scrimmage.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They've got a man in motion. Throw right side, finds Bash. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to Jeff.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air yet again, May. Brought in. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Gain of 11 yards.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Well, simply put, Brock, they absolutely need to have the conversion here on 4th down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes.
Will set up for the
I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did! They got that one back! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
to number 84.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Intended for DeMario.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
The coverage by Bobby Okereke.
Back to the air, it's May. Catch made by Woody Marks. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
May now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Demario Douglas. So that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Throwing again. It's May. This one's caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Tight end motioning right. They go play action. Here's May. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. For number 9 of the drive, it's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. May now from the gun. He brings it in. And they are on him, short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Desperation time here. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback, and now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only 1 timeout remaining to stop it. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And finally, Brock, they can erase that awful memory from '95. At long last, the Los Angeles Chargers are Super Bowl champions. You think of all the seasons this franchise has gone through, Brock, the great teams they had that came up just a little bit short, the rebuilds that ushered in new, hopeful eras, all of those have led to this moment when they were finally able to claim their first Super Bowl title.
And you know what's so amazing about this mountaintop, Kate, is we're looking out on the field and the confetti and all the players and coaches and families, everyone in the building, and yet you and I know there's so many millions in their town that are just going crazy tonight, being a part of something they've never gotten to experience before.
The crowning moment of the NFL season as Commissioner Goodell hands that Lombardi Trophy to the Los Angeles Chargers, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.